If you're having trouble pairing your Bulldog Wi-Fi, there are a couple things you can try. First, make sure you're selecting your 2.4 GHz wireless network on the device you're using to pair. If you have a network router, check to see if there's a wireless setup page. Give your 5 GHz network a different name, or even turn it off temporarily while pairing. If you cannot separate your 2.4 GHz network from your 5 GHz network, then there are a couple of other things you can try. On some Android devices, you can force the use of 2.4 GHz only. Open up Settings, select Wi-Fi in Advanced, change the Wi-Fi frequency band to 2.4 GHz only. This will force your device to connect to the 2.4 GHz network. Now check that the Bulldog-WIFI is blinking 3 times. If it's not, hold down the operation button for 5 seconds until it does. Select Add Device and Quick Pairing from the eWeLink app. Enter your wireless network information, and the Bulldog-WIFI should pair. If you cannot separate your 2.4 and 5 gig wireless networks, and you cannot force your device to connect to the 2.4, another thing you can try is to move far away from your wireless router. Bring your mobile device and the Bulldog-WIFI to another floor or the garage, someplace far away from your wireless router that still has some signal. You can use an app like Wi-Fi Band shown here to see which network your device is connected to. This device is connected to a 5 gig network called wireless speakers. Once you're away from your router, try turning off the wireless and turning it back on to force the device to connect to the strongest network. You can see this device has reconnected to a 2.4 gig network with the same name, wireless speakers. Now it will be able to pair the Bulldog-WIFI with your home network and the eWeLink app. Make sure the Bulldog-WIFI is blinking 3 times. If not, hold down the operation button for 5 seconds until it does. Select Add Device and Quick Pairing from the eWeLink app. Enter your wireless network information, and the Bulldog-WIFI should pair. Once paired, you can move the Bulldog-WIFI to a location closer to your router if needed, and it will reconnect to the network when powered back on.
I'm going to show you how to pair the Bulldog-WIFI to your network and set up your phone for control. So first, you need to install the eWeLink app and download that and set up an account. And then let's show you how to plug in the, so there's a 6-pin PS2 connector here. You just be careful you plug it in with the right orientation, and you plug in the 12-volt AC adapter. First you need to look at the blue light. If it's blinking once and then pauses, once and then pauses, that means it's not broadcasting, so you're going to need to set it in pairing mode. The reason I mention that is sometimes if the device is updated enough, when you first power it up, it'll move to the triple blink, which is what we're going to set here. Alright, to get it into pairing mode, you hold down the icon, the valve icon, for about 4 or 5 seconds, and then this will begin to triple blink and then pause, blink, 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 pause. So let's get it to that mode, and that's the quick pairing mode. And you've already installed the app, so I'm going to hold this down. You should see this change. Okay, now it's solid, and now it's blink, 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 which is what we want. So it's in quick pairing mode. I'm not sure if you can see that, but it's blink, blink, blink. Alright, so let's go to quick pairing mode. And you have to be on a 2.4 gigahertz network, which we are, and we'll talk a bit about that later if you don't have a 2.4 gigahertz network. Most routers do. Okay, so now it's looking for the device. So most routers that are 5G also, there you go, it's found the device. And it's going to take a few seconds here. All right, now it's done. So you can rename it here. And we're done. All right, so there's the Bulldog valve. So the first thing you can see here is it needs a firmware update. If it comes up with that message, it's a good idea to complete the firmware update. So let's go to the settings, current version 3.3, it wants 3.41, and we'll update now. All right, this will take a few minutes, but I'll fast forward through this. There, the dump is done. All right, let's just give it a test. All right, on, off seems to be working. And then the first couple settings I would go to change is you can turn on push notifications. It's a good idea if you want to get a notification anytime your valve opens or closes. And the one that's important here is the power state. So you set this so that if you lose power and the power is restarted, you want the valve on, off, or last state. And the best option is last state, so it doesn't change it when the power is restored. So we'll save that. And now we're all set. All right, so we can open and close the valve with our phone. All right, let's talk a bit about the remote. So it comes with a remote, and it's easy to add more remotes. And it comes with a remote and it's prepared. So when I push this button, it should change the state of the valve from open to closed and vice versa. And I'll push it again. So now it's closing the valve. But I'll show you how to pair this device just in case you have trouble with it or you have a second one that you want to pair. So to remove the device, you have to remove the device first. So to remove the device, you'll hold down the green arrow here for about 5 or 6 seconds, and then it'll reset and any of the remotes that were paired will be disconnected. So let's do that first. I'm just holding down the button until it stops blinking red. All right, so now when I push this remote, nothing should happen. Okay, and then the pairing process is simply you push that button once and let go. You hold the remote button for about 2 or 3 seconds, and then you're paired. Let's do that right now. So I'm pushing the green button once, let go, holding down the remote button. I can see it's blinking kind of red here. And now when I push this again, it should be paired. And there we go. That's it.